My name is Maria Zamudio. I'm a current student at Joliet Central High School. Throughout my 4 years at this school, I've grown and changed in a good, positive way. When I was first a freshman, I was very shy and didn't really like interacting with other classmates and just school in general. Within my high school years, I learned and managed to interact with my classmates and be more involved in school and in sports. Being involved in sports made me a stronger, confident, and a proud student because I was always recognized for my hard work and my achievements. Now that my senior year is coming to an end, those who know me well have noticed that the shy me rarely even exists now. School isn't just about the sports and interacting with others, it's about learning too. And what can I say? I got to learn so many new things. For example, how to connect my life to stories that I have read or watched in my English classes throughout my high school career. In my English 4 class, we watched a documentary called The Other Side of Immigration, which talks about how people in Michoacan, Mexico live and their daily struggles. It mainly focuses on how their economy is low and the money earned there is not enough to keep their families supported. So most people feel the need to leave their homes and cross into the US illegally to work. With the economy being one of its main social constructs, this documentary points out Michoacan is low on money. I myself come from a family of immigrants who came into the United States from Michoacan in search for better jobs. The low economy in Michoacan deprived my family and I from many things. When we were in Michoacan, if we were lucky enough at times, we would have a complete meal to eat, but other times we only had enough to eat a homemade tortilla with salt and a homemade salsa. The economy in Michoacan had a great impact on my family. Moving on with my high school experiences and connections of my life and the social constructs within the texts read or documentaries watched in my English classes. Another documentary that I got to watch was American Promise. It talks about two young boys, Idris and Sean, who are put into Adalton, a private school. As they grow older and get to high school, Idris continues to go to Dalton and later on to college, while Sean gets put into a public high school. He then starts to slack off in school and doesn't seem to be interested in attending college. Education played a big role in this documentary. With that being said, not everyone has the same education opportunities or choices. As for me, when my family and I lived in Mexico, most of my siblings didn't finish sixth grade because there wasn't enough resources available and didn't have the opportunity to attend a private school or keep attending a public school. Since the education in Mexico wasn't great, my parents had made the decision to bring us on to the US so that my younger sister and I could have better education. Now that I'm here in the US, I have come to realize that there are more opportunities here, and fortunately, I will be the first from all my siblings to graduate high school. But that isn't all. Reading Death of a Salesman, a play about a salesman named Willie who doesn't want to accept the change within himself and society, and lives a life full of lies affecting his wife and two sons, who have always given him their full support. Willie's family was a great example of a social construct because although Willie made many mistakes and wasn't the best father husband figure, his family didn't give up on him and managed to stay with him until his death. In the play, Willie's family always supports him despite his habits of always cheating himself out of his problems. Coming from a big family, we always find a way to overcome our problems and show support to one another. For example, when my brother needed his kidney transplant, we all put our problems aside and showed him our complete support. Nothing was easy, but it sure did teach me a lot. Overall, I learned to be a more responsible person and that we only have one life, so we have to make the best out of it.